What's up, guys? So I am back. I'm just going to be prepping my friend's face with some Fix Plus, moisturizer, and a little bit of primer with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going to take MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40 and just apply that evenly on her skin. I love these new Artiste brushes I found at Marshall's. Surprisingly, they work very well and they lay the product on the skin super nicely. Next, I'm just going to be applying her concealer. This is the new Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. So far, I am loving this concealer, and it just might replace my Prolonged Wear concealer. Now I'm going to take the Shape Tape Concealer by TARTE, and this is in the shade Medium, just to highlight her a little bit. And I'm just going to be blending all of that out with a beauty blender as well. Now I'm going to be taking Dark Deepest Mineralized Skin Finish as a slight bronzer. So I'm just putting the bronzer right in the socket of her cheekbone, around the perimeter of her forehead, and a little bit down the jawline. And now I'm taking the Pro Concealer by LA Girl and just contouring her nose. And blending that out with another Artiste brush that came in the pack. Now I'm taking Laura Mercier's translucent powder and baking her. I do this so when I put her eyeshadow on, it catches any fallout, and it also makes the skin look a lot smoother, almost like you have a filter on your face. Now I'm going to be taking Charcoal Brown and Espresso eyeshadow and going to be filling in her eyebrows. I'm now concealing underneath the brow just to carve them out a little bit with NC20 Prolonged Wear Concealer by MAC. I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other eyebrow. I bring the concealer down a little bit and blend it all the way to the lid, just so there's no harsh lines and everything is blended. You can also leave that concealer there as a base for your eyeshadows, but I also use a base, so either one works. You can use both, or you can just use the concealer you're using for the brow. So the base I'm going to be using for her eyeshadows is Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. And I'm taking the Modern Renaissance palette and using Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange right there in her crease. And on her lid, I'm going to be putting Golden Ochre. She was going for more of a softer glam look, so I thought these two colors from the palette would be perfect. And to apply those shadows, I'm just using a 217 brush from MAC. Now you can take any bone colored eyeshadow for the brow bone. And now I'm just dusting away the translucent powder from underneath her eye. I'm now applying mascara and false lashes. These are the wispy lashes. Now I'm going to be taking Hush Cream Color Base by MAC and just applying that as a base for her highlight. Now I'm spraying my highlighter brush with Fix Plus, and I'm taking pretty much all of the colors from the Sun-Dipped Anastasia highlighting palette and applying that to the highest points of her face. Now I'm adding BLUSHBABY Blush by MAC and taking C5 Studio Fix powder with a big brush and just blending everything out and getting it tacked. I'm just going back in with a blending brush just to kind of make sure all the shadows are blended. And now I am putting NC15 and NW20 Chromographic pencil in the waterline. This is going to give her the appearance of bigger eyes. And then just smoking out Costa Riche eyeliner pencil by MAC underneath the lash line. I added a little bit of that Costa Riche right into her crease just to give it some depth. And I'm applying bottom mascara and a little inner corner highlight. For the inner corner highlight, I use VERMEER from the Anastasia Renaissance palette. And I also put a little bit down the bridge of her nose. Back to blending everything away. I'm adding WHIRL lip liner to her lips. And this is London Soft Matte Cream from NYX. Finishing it all off with Fix Plus, and this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!